You're welcome to Remit Trade Academy. My name is Paradise and I'll be bringing you this cryptocurrency video. On this very chart, BTC USDT, there is very important pattern I have just found out that will help you position well in the next coming days. You see BTC prices at this very resistance level right now. This was a very important level. I also talk about this very level, the golden pockets on the Fibonacci 2. So this very area is very important to us, and then everybody is looking at this very point. But there is something everybody is not looking out for, which I want to show you in a moment. So if you draw your line on this very area, so if you draw your trend line on this very area right here, you draw a trend line from here, this very area, and then from here down, this very point. So if you draw this trend line from here to this very level, we see a very dynamic resistance right here. And if you look at it very well, this was a resistance level. This was a resistance as well. We have a resistance here. We have another resistance at this very area. And then this will not be an exception. This is another resistance as well. And the market is obeying it very well. If you put another trend line on the support level right here, you discover that you can also call this a rising wedge or a rising channel. Okay, so even though we know that in a rising wedge or a rising channel, that could potentially be a bearish pattern, but I am not looking for a reversal at this very point. I'm only looking for a slight retracement to the downside before the market will continue up. Now, this is not only what I want to show you. There is something very key on the 1-day chart. There is a very strong move on the 1-day chart right now, and you have to also take a look at it right at this very area. So if you draw this same very pattern, the trend line here, let's say from here to up at this point, and then if you draw another one to this very level from here up, you see this was a very nice trend line, okay, and this was a channel, and this was a rising channel. Okay, now right here, what I am expecting in the next coming days is the market to break down, and there should be a retracement, just a slight retracement before BTC will go up. I am still very much optimistic about the price of Bitcoin move far away to the upside. So if the retracement happens, then we want to see a breakout of this very trend line right there, this very support line at this very level. So if that happens, then this could be a potential place where the market is going to hold. Then the next point we want to see the market hold before the next move to the upside is this very particular level as well. So this level, if markets go back down, this is the first point we're expecting the market to retrace to before it will move back up. That means we expect the market to move down here. If you see a bearish close from this very support line, then we'll see the market will go back, then we'll see a slight retracement to the upside. Then this is another point where we are expecting the market to retrace to before it will then move far way up. So the first point, if we see retracement in the market in the next coming days, is this area before market will move up, or we want to see the market retrace to this very level before it move up as well. Now, this is for the 1-hour chart right there on BTC USDT. So right here, this is the first point which align with what we see on the 1-day chart right here. And then we want to see the market move very fast up. Now, if you see a breakout from this very area, let me clear my chart now. If you see a breakout from this very area where we are looking at the market to break from this very point right here, then it means that there will be a massive pump to the upside, and possibly we want to see the market create a new high, okay, before it will come back down to retest the level and then move far away to the upside. So this is what I am expecting in the next coming days. The first one is the rising wedge that is already in this very 1-day chart. Forget to look at your 1-hour chart to see what traders are doing on the smaller time frame right there using your top-down analysis. That is that for BTC USDT. So if I go back to Better Finance, something very important on this chart right here is the market move from this very area right there, from down to up, and then we see the market at this very point. So right here, I talk about the market breaking this very support line, and if it does, the market is going to go right down and see the market right at this point. Then this point where the market is right now is not the right time to take a buy position. Reason being that we are not seeing any sign that proves that the bears are weak in the market and the bulls are ready to take control of the market at this very point. So right now is not still the right time to buy this very trade. So what we see is market go up from this point, and then we see a retracement right down, and then we see the market fail to create a new high. This was a very strong signal that the bulls are not strong enough to move the market to the upside. So when you see a fail swing right here and the market go back down, before we see this very breakout of this very support line at this very point. So this was very important. So after the breakout, market go right down. So right now, don't take any trade on Better Finance yet, even though you are holding for long time. So it's still a time to still wait and watch the market and what we are going to see in the next coming days. So what you should be expecting, like I always say, is a nice bullish move, and if you want to actually figure that out very well, you have to also use your volume indicator to figure where volume is coming in strongly in the market. If you look at the volume indicator right on this very chart, you discover that we have a still very low momentum in the volume indicator at this very moment. So we also want to see the market go back right down to this level or more down below this level. One more thing people don't look out for when they are doing analysis is the 24-hour trading volume. If I go back right there and check the 24-hour trading volume on this very particular Beta USDT, you see the 24-hour trading volume have reduced drastically. There was a reduction from the day it was listed. There's a reduction in the 24-hour trading volume right here. So if we see a more increase in the 24-hour trading volume at this very point, and then a slight increase in momentum, and then we want to see the bullish candle right there form very well at this very level or below this very level, then that will give us enough sign to start buying Better Finance. And I will also alert you on this very channel as well. So that is that for this very particular analysis. So the conclusion is that now is not the right time to buy Better Finance. Allow the market to still move right down. If you go back to the 1 hour chart right here, you see that the bears are still in a very strong control of the market and they still want to move the market down. So we want to see a strong bullish candle which will close above this very line right here. So it will close above this very consolidation area, a breakout of this very consolidation area right here, and we want to see a bullish close out of this consolidation level. Then that will give us a strong entry signal. By then we should see a strong bullish momentum on the volume indicator right on this very chart. So that is that, guys, for today's video. Now, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please help subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification. Now, give a like for this video. We can reach more like on this very video. And then if you're not registered on Binance and OKX and crypto.com, check the link in the description of this video and get registered. You can also enroll for the Remit Intensive Cryptocurrency course and mentorship program. The contact is in the description of this video. Thank you very much for watching today's video, guys, and I will see you in the next video.